हेलो नमस्कार तपाईहरु हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ एगी बस्नेत युट्युब च्यानल र एगी बस्नेत युट्युब च्यानलमा म आज इन्ट्रोडक्सन टु कम्प्युटर अर्थात कम्प्युटरको परिचय भन्ने टपिक्समा मैले भिडियो बनाएको छु। तपाईहरुले हेरेर साथ दिनुहुन्छ भन्ने आशा लिएको छु र मैले यो इन्ट्रोडक्सन टु कम्प्युटर भन्ने टपिक्समा चाहिँ त्यसको पीडीएफ लाई चाहिँ मैले इंग्लिश मिडियममा बनाएको छु। तपाईहरुले हेरेर र सुनेर साथ दिनुहुन्छ भन्ने आशा र अपेक्षा गरेको छु। अब सुरु गर्न लागिरहेको छु इन्ट्रोडक्सन टु कम्प्युटरको परिचयबाट हामी सुरु गर्न गइरहेका छौं। कम्प्युटर इज एन इलेक्ट्रोनिक्स डिभाइस operating under the control of instruction stored in its own memory that can accept data input, processes the data according to specified rule, produce information output and store the information for future uses. Functionalist of computer. अब हामी कम्प्युटरको बारेमा कम्प्युटरको कार्यहरुको बारेमा कुरा गर्न गइरहेका छौं। Any digital computer carries out 5 functions in gross stream. Number 1 मा रहेको छ take data as input, stores the data instructions in its memory and use them when required, processes the data and convert it into useful information, generates the output, controls all the above 4 steps. यस पिक्चरबाट नै हामी बुझ्न सक्छौं प्रोसेसिङ मा डेटा त्यसैगरी इन्फर्मेसन हामी यहाँबाट प्राप्त गर्न सक्छौं। कम्प्युटर components. Any kind of computer consists of hardware and software. अब हामी हार्डवेयर को बारेमा कुरा गर्छौं। Computer hardware is a collection of physical element that constitutes an computer system. Computer hardware refers to the physical part of components of computer, such as the monitor, mouse, keyboard, computer data storage, hard disk, drive disk, HDD, system unit, graphics system unit ma graphics card, sound card, memory, motherboard and chip, etc. all of which are physical objects that can be touched. अब हामी यो कम्प्युटरको पार्ट्सहरुको बारेमा यो बाहिरी पार्ट्सहरुको बारेमा म यसको नामहरु भन्दा गइरहेको छु। यो नम्बर 1 मा रहेको छ यो मोनिटर, यसलाई मोनिटर भन्छ। सेकेन्ड मा रहेको छ मोडेम भन्छ यसलाई मोडेम, यो देखिको 2 मा रहेको, र थर्ड मा रहेको सिस्टम युनिट भन्छ यसलाई 3 मा रहेको, जुन हामीले देख्न सक्छौं सीपीयू मा। हामीले त्यो कम्प्युटरमा हामी देख्न सक्छौं यो। त्यसैगरी 4 मा रहेको छ माउस, 5 मा स्पिकर साउन्डको लागि, र 6 मा प्रिन्टर, यो देखिएको प्रिन्टर मेसिन हो, र 7 मा रहेको छ कीबोर्ड, यो चाहिँ कीबोर्ड हो। इनपुट devices is any peripheral piece of computer hardware equipment of provided data and control signals to any information processing system such as a computer or other information appliance. Input device translate data from that human understand to on that the computer can work with. Most common are keyboard and mouse. अब यहाँ उदाहरण रहेका छन् एक्जाम्पल अफ द म्यानुअल इनपुट डिभाइस म्यानुअल इनपुट डिभाइसहरु के छन् कीबोर्ड न्यूमेरिक्स कीप्याड पोइन्टिङ डिभाइस रिमोट कन्ट्रोल जैक स्टिक टच स्क्रीन स्क्यानर ग्राफिक्स टेबल माइक्रोफोन डिजिटल क्यामेरा वेब क्यामेरा र लाइट पेन्स र अन्य इक्जाम्पल अफ इनपुट डिभाइसमा के छ कीबोर्ड माउस माइक्रोफोन टच स्क्रीन स्क्यानर वेबक्याम टच प्याड मिडी कीबोर्ड र ग्राफिक्स टेबल क्यामेरा पेन इनपुट भिडियो क्याप्चर हार्डवेयर माइक्रोफोन ट्र्याक बेल्स बारकोड रिडर डिजिटल क्यामेरा ज्याक स्टिक र गेम प्याड र इलेक्ट्रोनिक्स व्हाइट बोर्ड रहेको छ र यो 21 र 9 मा चाहिँ रहेको छैन यो अलिकति समस्या आएको र कारणले गर्दा यसमा छैन द मोस्ट कमन युज कीबोर्ड इज अ QWERTY QWERTY keyboard. Generally, standard keyboard has 104 keys. So 104 keys रहेको छ साधारणतया. अब हामी कुरा गर्न गइरहेका छौं सेकेन्डमा रहेको हामी सेन्ट्रल प्रोसेसिङ युनिट अर्थात सीपीयू को बारेमा कुरा गर्छौं. अब म सरस्वती भन्न चाहन्छु यसको बारेमा. A CPU is a brain of computer. CPU is a brain of computer. It is responsible for all function and processes. Regarding computing power, the CPU is the most important elements of computer system. The CPU is comprised of three main parts: arithmetic logic unit ALU executes all arithmetics and logical operations. Arithmetic calculation like as addition, subtraction, multiplication and divisions. Logical operation like compare numbers, letters or special characters. A control unit CU controls are coordinates computer components. Number 1 रहेको छ read the code for the next instruction to be executed. Second मा increment the program counter so it is point to the next instruction. Third मा read whatever data the instruction requires from cells in memory. 4 मा provided the necessary data to an ALU or register. 5 मा if the instruction requires ALU or specialized hardware to computer instruct the hardware to perform the requested operation. Register store the data that is to be executed next. Very fast storage area. अब कुरा गर्न गइरहेको छु म प्राइमरी मेमोरी. प्राइमरी मेमोरी रहेको छ नम्बर 1 मा RAM random access memory. RAM full form random access memory is a memory same within the computer system responsible for storing data on a temporary basis so that it can be permanently accessed by the processor as and when needed. It is violated in nature, which means that data will be erased on supplied to the storage device in front of RAM. Storage data responsibly and the processor access that data randomly from the RAM storage. RAM is considered random access because you can access any memory call directly if you know the row and columns that interested at that cell. ROM, read-only memory. ROM is a permanent form of storage. ROM stays active regardless of whether power supplied to it is turned on or off. RAM devices do not allow data stored on them to be modified. Secondary memory. Stores data and programs permanently. It is retained after the power is turned off. Hard drive. Secondary memory hard disk. Number 1 works hard disk SD. A hard disk is a part of the unit after called a disk drive, hard drive or hard disk drive that store and provides relatively quick access to large amount of data on an electromagnetically charged surface or set of surfaces. Optical disk. An optical disk drive (ODD) is a disk drive that uses laser light as part of the processes of reading or writing data to or from optical disks. Some drives can only read from disks, but recent drives are commonly both readers and recorders, also called burners on reader or writers. Compact discs, DVDs and Blu-ray discs are common types of optical media which can be read and recorded by such drives. Optical drives is the generic name. Drive are usually described as a CD, DVD or Blu-ray flowed by drive writers etc. There are 3 main types of optical media: CD, DVD and Blu-ray discs. CDs can store up to 700 megabytes of data and DVD can store up to 8.4 GB of data. Blu-ray discs, which are the newest type of optical media, can store up to 15 GB of data. This store capacity is a clear advantage over the floppy disk storage media or magnetic media, which only has a capacity of 1.44 MB. Flash disk. Third number ma, storage modules made of flash memory chips. Flash disks have no mechanical platter or SS arms, but the trim disk is used because the data are accessed as if they were on hard drive. The disk storage structure is emulated. Our comparison between main memory and secondary memory. RAM र हार्ड डिस्क अर्थात् मेन मेमोरी र सेकेन्ड मेमोरी बारेमा हामी डेफिनेसन छुट्याउँछौं। यो टेबलबाट हेर्न सकिन्छ, तपाईहरु पनि पढ्न सक्नुहुन्छ किनकि मैले पढेको कुनै कुराहरु शुद्ध अशुद्ध हुन सक्छ। तपाईले भिडियो हेरेर तपाईहरुले पनि अध्ययन गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ हैन। यहाँबाट मेमोरी, हार्ड डिस्कमा के हुन्छ स्टोरेज। RAM भनेको मेमोरी, हार्ड डिस्क भनेको स्टोरेज। स्मल अमाउन्ट अफ टपिकल 500 MB or 6 GB. For most larger amount is typically 80 GB to 1000 GB. Temporary storage of field and programs. Permanent storage of field and programs. A little like your read desktop has only your current work on it, which could be run by a spell of cook or coffee. Like a field cabinet, it has long trim storage of work. It is safe from spills. Contents disappear when you turn off power to the computer and when the computer crashes. The content remain when you turn off the power to the computer. They don't disappear unless you purposely delete them and when the computer crashes. Consider of chip microprocessors. Consider of hard disk platters. When you want to use the program, the temporary copy is put into RAM and that is the copy you use. Hold the original copy of the program permanently. अब कुरा गर्न गएको छु आउटपुट डिभाइसको बारेमा म यसको बारेमा पढ्दै सुनाउँछु तपाईहरुले पनि हेर्दै पढ्दै बुझ्न सक्नुहुनेछ. And the output device is any piece of computer hardware equipment used to communicate the result of data processing carried out by an information processing system such as a computer when convert the electronical generated information into human readable form. Example of output device हामी उदाहरणको बारेमा कुरा गर्छौं. आउटपुट डिभाइसको CRT monitor, TFT monitor, Lasser monitor, inkjet printer, Maxis printer, speakers, plotters र multimedia projector. यसमा अब आउटपुट हामी डिभाइस टेबलमा हेर्छौं. मोनिटर, LCD projection panels, printer all types, computer output microfilm COM, plotters, speakers र projectors रहेको छ. Basic type of monitors are the cartridge ray tube CRT र B मा रहेको छ liquid crystal display LCD र C मा light element diode LED र printer types भनेको 1 मा laser printer, inkjet printer, don't mixture printer. भोलि म सफ्टवेयर टाइप्सको बारेमा तपाईहरुको माझ कुराकानी गर्ने छु. तपाईहरुले पनि एकचोटी सो भिडियो हेरेर तपाईहरुले पनि अध्ययन गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ. यति भन्दै म तपाईहरुको माझबाट बिदा हुन चाहन्छु. हवस् त नमस्कार. तपाईले भिडियो हेर्नु होला, पढ्नु होला, बुझ्नु होला र साथसाथै ज्ञान पनि आर्जन गर्नु होला र उचित प्रतिक्रियाहरु पनि हामीलाई छोड्दै जानु होला. हवस् त धन्यवाद.